Hey, this is Aaron Rice, and I just did an interview with my niece, Desarah Paine. She's originally from New York, but she lives in Atlanta, and she's got a couple of businesses. She's got a cleaning business, she's got a candle making business, she's also a model, she's got her own clothing line. She's got a lot going on, and she's a young sister who's really got it going on down in Atlanta. So, it's Influencer Fridays, and I wanted to be able to introduce her to you so that you could, number one, see what she's doing, support her if you want to. So I think you'll really enjoy the interview. And why don't you go ahead and check it out? All right. So this is Aaron Rice, and we are in the Virtual Reality Collaboration Lab here in Verbella. Verbella stands for Virtual Business Environment for Learning and Assessment. And I'm here with a good friend and actually my niece from Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Desarah. Desarah, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody. Let us know who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Hello, you guys. My name is Desarah. I do go by Utopian. I'm originally from New York, but I am based out of Atlanta now. I'm an owner of three different businesses. I have a clothing line, a candle line, and a cleaning service based in Atlanta.
A clothing line? I didn't know anything about the clothing line. You didn't tell me about that.
Yeah, it's the Utopian Empire, but it's not up right now, but it is coming. It's coming back.
The Empire. Damn,
Yeah.
she got three
But
jobs.
everything falls under that.
Wow. So that's amazing. So welcome to Verbella, to the virtual world. What do you think?
I love it. I think it's pretty cool that I don't have to be in person to have an interview. This is cool.
Exactly. You don't have to be on camera. We're both in the same space. It's called presence. So we're both in the same environment. You're not looking at a little panel of windows. And who knows, you could be in your shorts and flip flops. We don't know.
I'm actually dressed.
Okay. You got dressed up for it. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do today is just kind of do a little tour of the Virtual Reality Collaboration Lab and just kind of, chop it up with you in regards to kind of what you do and like how people can get in contact with you and all that good stuff. So why don't we go ahead and start right up front here? And just to give you some context, the highlighted areas on the floor are what are called private volume areas, which means only the people within that circle or wherever the blue line is can actually hear the conversation and see what's on the screen. So if I happen to be inside the highlighted circle and you're not, we won't be able to hear each other. So just so you know that. But we're going to go ahead and come on into this private area up front. There you go. There you go. All right. So do you know how to sit down? Oh, you.
Am I sitting down?
You are sitting down. Desarah is a digital native, folks. It's taken most people a little bit longer to figure out how to sit down, but she's definitely figured out how to sit down. Do you know how to move your head? Have you figured that out?
No. Actually, I keep walking into the wall. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I'm doing the right thing.
So the way you move your head is just hit your space bar. That unlocks your head, and then you can use your mouse to turn your head left or right. There you go. So that you can look at the person that you're talking to.
Gotcha.
And then you hit the space bar again to lock it in place. So what I've done today is I've kind of curated some experiences here, just to kind of start it off. So I've got a video here. Not sure if it's going to play on your end. Not sure if the audio is going to be too loud, but I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down a little bit. It's about 1:40. So I just want to play the video real quick. So because everybody that's watching this is seeing my view, so I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then we'll talk about it when it's over. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So, I feel like people should start. Well, we don't really have videos of people that actually tell you what goes on, as far as life is concerned. We all go through it. We're all like, damn, I don't know what to do in my life. What exactly is my purpose in life? Like, you feel like you're doing the right thing, and then, boom, it's like you wake up one morning and you like, what the fuck? Like, anyway, so I'm making this video because if I know there's a lot of people out there that's just like me that feel like, why doesn't anybody ever talk about like the stuff that really goes on in life. Like everything is always the glamour. Like you see Instagram and it's like everybody's so rich, everybody does this, and like how come I can't figure this out? Why can't I do this for myself? And you know, what I realize is that people don't ever necessarily put what goes on in their real life. They only like put the good because they want people to envy that and to make it seem like, oh, I'm just this superhuman that I don't go through anything. But I'm here to say it happens. Anyway, so I want to start making more videos to like help uplift and motivate people, to let you know that you're not the only person that's going through it. Hello. Those are my three babies. Anyway, so yeah. So more real life things that are going on in life. If you want to talk about it, comment below, and just let me know.
All right, cool. So, so that was a video that you did a little while back, right? And tell me about kind of why you did the video, kind of who you're talking to in general, and just kind of what your feelings are about that.
So,
well, I originally made that video because at that point in time, I was like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I was really shy, like make it public. So I'm actually surprised that you found that. I thought I had that private, but it actually just goes on to what my YouTube channel is now. Being realistic, instead of everybody feeling like, oh, my life isn't going well, or I can never compare it to this, because I still feel like that too. When I see certain people on Instagram, I'm like, damn, like, what am I not doing right? And just to be relatable to people like me, that's really why I made it. I just want to relate and let people know that you're not the only one.
Sure. So why don't we go ahead and step out of this private area, and we'll start our tour of the rest of the space, so you can kind of follow me out. Do you know how to stand up? You just click the little stand up button. Yep. You see the stand up, bottom left hand corner? It says stand up.
Yeah. Good thing you came back. Okay.
There you go. You made it. So, so how long have you had the? Right now, what I did, just for people that are watching, is I custom curated the virtual reality collaboration lab just for Utopian Lights. And tell me a little bit about kind of the start of the company. Why did you start it? What inspired you?
The candles?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I decided to make candles because of my cleaning service. So I was already, giving people a peace of mind and giving them a clean house. I was trying to think of something that would add on to them having a peace of mind. So I was like, what can I do? And then I thought of candles. And at first it was just candles, something that smells good. And then I started doing more research, and I'm like, aromatherapy actually does something for the human mind. And then it turned into manifesting and, pure energy, then realigning for manifestation. So like the candles have just made a lane of their own. It's not just candles anymore. It's more for realigning energy to manifesting.
Understood. So how long? So the cleaning company came first, and then the Utopian Lights came after that, right?
Yes.
And so how long were you doing the cleaning service before you got into the candles?
About a year and a half.
Oh, that's not long.
On my second year, I decided to make the candles.
So talk to me about what types of challenges did you run up against, along the way to getting started? Was it just, hey, you put out candles and the market immediately accepted it, or was there some kind of a learning curve and stuff like that?
Definitely a learning curve. When I first started, I was giving away tins. I was making 8-ounce tin cans, and I was just leaving it with clients. And then if I had like a new client, I would just give it to them and then give them a business card. And eventually, maybe like one or two of them were actually buying it. And then, I was like, I'm kind of wasting a lot of money just giving away candles. So I was like, I'll probably just tell them about it, and then we'll see if they're actually interested in buying any candles. And then I was trying to market it, and I really didn't have any idea how to do that
Mm-hmm.
because I have so much going on. So it's like outside of running the cleaning service, outside of having candles, I do modeling, I'm doing acting, and
Wow.
it's like, how am I going to push all of this stuff at once without people being like, all right, you do way too much. So it was just the learning curve of just, just being consistent and each day promote one thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then that's just how it works so far.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely ties in well to what you do. Do you talk about who your customers are for the cleaning and candle? I mean, I think this would be great for like the real estate community. Who are some of the customers? Are they individual customers? Are they corporate customers? How does that work?
I was going to branch out into commercial,
Mm-hmm.
even though people do say that you make more money that way. But honestly, you still have to wait to the end of the month to receive that money for commercial cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to stick with residential because I get paid right then and there.
Right.
And I do have a lot of real estate clients actually.
Mm.
So when people are moving out,
Mm-hmm.
I get those move out cleanings or I get move in cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep me busy. And then a lot of it is just residential, like regular people that want routine cleanings or just one time cleanings, or just, some people's house be spotless. But
Mm-hmm.
I just think the thought of having somebody clean their house makes them feel good.
Right.
To me, it doesn't matter. It's like, all right, cool. I'll clean your house for you.
Right.
And that's really it for me.
So what I'm doing, there's a picture on the front says "Believe," and they got a couple of pyramids there. And um, talk to me a little bit about this photograph and kind of what went into it and the message that you're trying to convey from it.
So this picture in particular is actually one of my marketing pictures.
Mm.
So when you go on my website, there's a slideshow of pictures. And I wanted everybody that, in the beginning, who bought candles from me, when I started expanding from the 8-ounce tin,
Mm-hmm.
to take pictures for me.
Mm.
So once I started telling them that the candles are made for manifesting,
Mm-hmm.
then this one is actually for my mom, the one that has Believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that's in the room, that's just like I was trying to teach people how to manifest because a lot of people don't even know where to start.
Right.
So each one of them are just marketing pictures. That's all they are.
Understood.
I don't know what her reason was behind that.
I love the photo. So you probably can't see it on your end, but when I click the image, the image is actually hyperlinked and it takes everybody to your website for more information and in regards to the candles, how to order, things like that. And so that is hyperlinked. And so this curation that I've done will be up for about a week. So if you have friends that want to come in and check it out, you're more than welcome to invite them in. I'll point out which ones are hyperlinked, which ones aren't. But this one here on the front window is a hyperlinked image. All right, so why don't we hop into the room?
Is it the room I'm standing in front of?
Yep. Ladies first. There you go.
Oh, look at me.
So, all right. So, what we can do in the room too is I can remove some of the furniture or change it around a little bit. Yeah.
Fancy.
All right. So let's go maybe clockwise and talk a little bit about this picture, the one with the lion on it. Did you take that photo? Or it's obviously not a selfie. What kind of candle do you have there? Oh, you took it.
Yes, that's my phone camera on selfie timer.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
So this picture right here is actually, that's the clothing line. So it's basically everything Utopian Empire. So that's my outfit, and then me holding the candle, and then the fact that I'm a model. See,
all three working. Okay, very unique. I didn't catch that. I thought it was just I mean, we're family, so these are all. I'm learning a lot of new stuff, and I know if I'm learning a lot of new stuff, a lot of other people are learning a lot of new stuff as well. I didn't know you had the clothing line, which actually is pretty hot. I like that. I just thought it was candle. I didn't know you were doing modeling as well, so that's awesome as well. So how long have you been doing modeling?
It's almost a year. So when I was in New York with my brothers, since they're already in it,
right.
I was dibbling and dabbling, but I'm like, no, because I still get really shy in front of the camera, still to this day. But now I got a little better with it. I took classes with John Casablanca, and
Okay.
I recently just graduated with acting and modeling, TV print.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I got that under the belt. But the modeling is actually doing pretty good. It lets me express my personality.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, so talk to me a little bit about brands. You know, a lot of times we're looking at this picture here, I guess in the middle where it says Utopian Lights, but a lot of times, you know, I think a lot of times people think brand is a color, it's a font, it's a logo, but really brand at the end of the day is kind of what people say about experiencing our products. Like if we're not in the room and you got half a dozen customers in a room together and they're talking about what it's like to, do business with Utopian, that's actually the brand at the end of the day. So my question to you is, what does your brand want to deliver to its users? What do you want them to remember you by?
That I was uniquely myself. When I first started, like with my businesses, period, I didn't even know what a brand was. I thought it was actually like the fonts and the colors and everything looking just good. And then I'm gonna say I was an entrepreneur for about 7 years, but I was like on and off with it because I didn't really know what to do. But then I started realizing that it's me. Like what people are buying is me.
Right.
So I decided to. Before I was just taking pictures of like candles or like taking pictures of my work, but it wasn't really personal. So I decided to start incorporating me, like taking pictures of myself holding it, so that people can see that, oh, so she really does have the candle. She's not just trying to sell us something and take our money or whatever. So that's why you start to see like a lot of my products have me in it. So I'm the brand ambassador for Utopian Empire. I have the Utopian Life. I have Utopian Cleaning, and my face that's the brand, me.
Right. Understood. What's the future of the brand? Where do you see the brand going?
I have a whole board written down of all of this stuff.
Do I need to sign a non-disclosure agreement for you to talk about this type of stuff, or?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm out of kid, no, I'm just joking. But I do hope that, I'm not going to say hope because I already manifested it. My candles are going to do 1 million. I'm going to get 1 million in candle sales.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks.
Yes, I said it first. So 1 million in candle sales is the goal. So the type of people that I'm targeting, like at first, my target audience was really broad. But now that I zoned in on who I'm trying to focus on, it's just more so people that are on their self-love, self-care journey. People that are finding themselves and realizing that there's more to life than being earthly human beings. So those are the type of people that I'm going for. As far as my cleaning service, I'm trying to do 20,000 a month. I'm in the hiring process right now, trying to get me a team. I got 2 people so far, but I'm trying to get about 4.
Okay.
And the brand, like the clothes, is like I'm on and off with it because the trend keeps changing so much. So I'm trying to create something that's timeless, but something that's like, yo, that's fire.
Right.
So it's been taking me. It took me about 2 years. Like I was just doing T-shirts for a while, but then you see, I got this piece that I'm wearing with the black. That's custom made. So that's something that came from my brain, straight to the designer, to what you see right here. So that's just what it is right now. I'm just hoping that I'll be a billionaire by the time I'm 30.
Well, don't hope. Put it out there. You know what I mean? Manifest
Right,
it,
I
like you said,
manifested.
right? So, I mean, candles it's not a new business. Some would say that there's lots of different candle companies out there. Were you a little intimidated about getting started in the candle business, or kind of how did you feel like you were going to be able to stand out?
I was pretty nervous about it. I'm like, nobody gonna buy these damn candles. But to be honest, like when I did my research on what aromatherapy does for the human mind, I realized that with what I put in my candles, there's nothing like it on the market. Even though I see a lot of people do it, it's not what I'm doing. So their candles might have like roses, crushed up roses, or marigold or dandelion. But people are just doing it but not knowing what the specific purpose for it is. So each herb, each scent, each oil, fragrance oil that I put together is for a certain purpose. Whether it's strength, whether it's you need to focus, whether it's relaxing, whether it's for protection. That's what my candles are for. Like you might find some like if you want to go to like a store that sells like crystals or something like that, they may have it, but it'll just say it on there. It's not really what it's for. Mine is, I did the research. I got a whole notebook full of specific herbs, essential oils, fragrance oils, which waxes work good, soy wax, coconut wax. I got a candle that's coming out that once you melt it, it actually turns into coconut oil. So you like if you were into like massages and stuff like that, you know, just pour it right on them.
Wow, that's hot.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I like that. So, talk a little bit about. So, do you manufacture these all in Atlanta, or where do you manufacture the candles?
Yeah, everything is home based right now. Straight out of my office and my kitchen. That's how I'm doing it for now. Until I, branch out.
Yeah.
I'm still investing in everything. So like I said, I have 3 businesses going plus my personal life that I still have to fund.
Right.
So.
And you got 3 dogs.
Yes, and 3 dogs. And so everybody got to eat. And, I want to still do my research, and make sure that I'm putting out quality content and quality products and not just anything. Because at the end of the day, it's still representing me. And I don't want people to just be like, oh, she just threw anything together. I'm not like any other brand. So everything is personal that I do.
I like that.
For every person.
I like that. So I feel like I'm the last person in the family to receive a package of candles.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Oh, okay, all right. That's good to know. That's good to know. So I'm excited to get my package. I know it's on the way. I'm really excited about that. But talk to me a little bit about your shipping processes. How does that work? What services do you use? Are there any delays with the post office? There's a lot of
every now and then. So with more research that I've done, when people order candles, it's best to order it between Monday and Thursday, because if you order it anytime between Friday and Sunday, it's just going to sit in the post office. So it's a candle, it'll melt.
Right.
So I have priority mail on it. So if you order a candle and it's within that time frame, Monday to Thursday, you'll get it within 2 days.
Oh, wow.
But anytime after that, it can vary from 3 to 5 days because it's just sitting.
Interesting.
Or I'll just wait till Monday.
Okay. Interesting. All right, cool. So why don't we head into another room? We're going to go right into the room right next door. So you can follow me out. Whoop! You can follow me out this way.
I'm trying to turn it.
There you go. Okay. Get out this way. There you go. There you go. You got it. She'll be out momentarily. She's just taking her time. She'll be out. There you go. There you go. You made it.
I made it out. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling.
You got it. So this is actually. Are you much of a gamer? Do you do a lot of gaming?
Yes and no. I play PUBG with my boyfriend on the phone. But other than that, not really.
But not like PC based gaming.
Not yet.
No.
I did Sims back in the days though.
Okay. So this environment that we're in is actually a gaming engine environment. It's just we use it for business. So it does take some getting used to, being able to navigate with the keys and stuff like that. But you're doing a great job.
Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
So let's talk a little bit about some of Utopia Lights products. Talk to me a little about this picture right here. Who took it? Where was it? And tell me about the candle.
So before we get started, I'm just going to say that I really do everything.
Okay.
Let me back up. I do everything as far as my business is concerned. So I took this picture.
Mm-hmm.
There was a boardwalk in my old apartment complex,
Okay.
and I was trying to. My theme for my candles is nature, because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, we all supposed to be one with nature.
Yep.
So I'm
What?
always
Hold
trying
on.
to do
Wait,
the
wait,
same
wait,
thing.
wait, 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 wait. You look like somebody put you in the corner.
I know. It's like I just decided to stay there.
Whoa, where'd you go? Okay. She's navigating these keys. She's gonna be fine. You're all right.
Oh Lord.
You're all right.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So before we leave to that, I'll teach you how to run because you can run in this environment too.
One thing at a time. Just one thing at a time.
All right. So you were saying that the place where you used to live is a boardwalk. You do all your photos yourself. Is this from a cell phone, or you actually have a professional camera?
No, this is my iPhone. I have an
Your iPhone.
iPhone
Okay.
XR.
Okay. Nice. So okay. So you like to do everything yourself. You were talking about nature, and I cut you off. Keep going.
Oh, so yeah, we just want to be, we're supposed to be one with nature. I'm not sure if everybody knows that, but yes, that's why when we're outside, we think our best and we move the best once we're one with the sun and nature and everything like that. So all
Mm-hmm.
my pictures are nature based. If you look at them, you'll
Mm-hmm.
always see like nature in the background.
Mm-hmm. So you can't see it on your end, but I clicked the image on the front of the door, and that's taking me to your website where we've got the Egyptian amber. Looks like people can get an 8-ounce silver tin, 8-ounce mason jar, or 16-ounce mason jar. What's most popular, the tins or the small or large mason jars?
I haven't really had any orders for the tins since
Oh,
I started, which is actually pretty good.
uh-huh.
But Egyptian amber is a really popular scent
Mm-hmm.
that people go for. I think everybody's like, I need some strength. Let
Right.
me go for this candle right
Mm-hmm.
here. So
Mm-hmm.
people go for this one right here.
So Egyptian amber, that's for strength.
Yes.
Okay. What do you have for like money or something like that, or wealth? Do you have something like that?
I actually have one coming. I'm waiting for the jar to come,
Okay.
but I do have one that's coming. It's gonna be like I had them on pre-order, so it said the 8th, so
Mm-hmm.
it should be here by Aunt Jamella's birthday, actually, the 15th or 16th.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Why don't we head on into this room? Check out some more products. I'll let you go first, ladies first.
Man, I hope I don't walk past the door. Hey, on there.
There you go. You got it. All right.
Did it.
So are you controlling your avatar with your mouse or with your keypad on your computer?
So here's the thing. My laptop is touchscreen and it has like the
Oh.
cursor and you touch. So it's like so much going on at once. I'm doing 3 things at the same time.
Okay, I got it. I got it. It didn't. The way you were walking, it didn't look like you were using like your arrow keys on your
No,
keypad. But
I can use the arrow key.
yeah, left arrow, right arrow, front up arrow, back arrow, walks you forwards and backwards. There you go.
Thanks for telling me that.
See, it's the little tips, the little things.
Ah.
All right, so now the great thing about this environment is I'm actually on your website now, and we've got the Boss Collection. Talk a little bit about the Boss Collection, what that entails, and how you came up with it, and what's included.
Okay, now this one right here, this one was my favorite when I first did it.
Mm-hmm.
The Boss Collection, because I was really feeling myself when I came up with these names.
Mm-hmm.
So the pink is Goddess of Abundance.
Mm.
Now, I know, right? The name, I know. But Goddess of Abundance is more so for like the whole manifesting. So I was using this particular scent and this candle when I was trying to manifest the $1 million candle sales.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to name it like, you know what, we're just going to do Goddess of Abundance for this one. And then the blue one is Diamonds Dancing. I love sparkly, shiny things.
Mm-hmm.
And then the smell, like, when you smell it, you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like ooh, okay then. And then the gold is Crown Me.
Mm.
So after all of this is done, just give me my flowers while I'm still here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I saw it.
Well, I think those are the ones that Jamila got, I believe.
You ordered those too.
Oh, I ordered. Yeah, I ordered them too. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, I think I ordered one of everything that I could get. So yeah, I think that these would make great holiday gifts as well, right?
Yeah, Grandma told me the same thing too, but I just they're just perfect because everybody has like a similar scent. So
Mm-hmm.
whether you like more of warm scent or
Mm-hmm.
more of like a perfumey
Mm-hmm.
or more of like a fall type, or like a strong masculine scent,
Mm-hmm.
I have them all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so that's the Boss collection. We learned about that, and then there's another picture here. You have looks like on some gold plates.
Yeah, this was lavender and cotton.
Okay.
So this one was I was testing this one out
Mm-hmm.
to see. I didn't know that it was gonna sell out that fast,
Yeah, your website
but
says it's sold out. Congratulations.
thank you. I had a go getter one. I had two candles that actually sold out,
Mm-hmm.
but this one sold out first, and I was really like blown away. Like, wow, you guys really like that one, huh? But I made the lavender and cotton. This one was more so for decompressing.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make that for people who just wanted to relax after a long day.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's more like a bath candle. Like when you're
Mm-hmm.
about to take a bath, you'll light this one and it
Mm-hmm.
has the herbs. And this was the first candle that I actually put crystals in.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I have crystals that are shipped straight from Indonesia,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I put in there. So those had tiger eyes,
Mm.
and the tiger eyes are for protection.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just lavender and then the cotton and all of that together. It was just magic.
That's what's
Just
up.
came to me.
So when I'm selling real estate, we talk about I call it the DEFSQ, right? It's a mouthful, but the D is the de-stressing area of the home, the owner's suite, owner's spa. The E is the entertainment area of the home. The F is the flex space, and the entertainment area is like the open kitchen, open living room, the rear deck, right, where you do most of your entertaining. The F is for flex space, which is like a future nursery or a home office, a YouTube studio, right? In-home learning, maybe a future gym. And then S is storage, and then Q is quarantine. Could you see yourself quarantined in this particular space for,
Right.
60 days to 6 months? But I like what you said about kind of how you really position this particular one in the de-stressing area of the home, the owner suite, owner spa. Because I know when I get home, Jamila won't let me touch her, can't kiss her until I've taken a shower, and then I go ahead and kiss her, and then the first thing I want to do is just lay down on the bed,
Exactly. I'll be tired.
as the first thing I want to do, and just chill out, just kind of relax. So I definitely can get with that. So it's sold out. Is it coming back or what?
I'm debating. I think I will, but I want to build the anticipation around it
Okay.
when I do bring it back. But I feel like these new jars and new scents that I have, I know that those are gonna sell out.
Mm.
So as long as I keep putting like the heavy hitters on there,
Mm-hmm.
that one will be a most anticipated. Like, when are you gonna bring back lavender and cotton?
Mm-hmm.
And it does look good on the website to have something sold out
Right.
because it makes people feel like, okay, people are really buying this. Okay.
Yeah, we call that FOMO, fear of missing out.
Right.
Exactly. So do you, where do you sell it? Do you just sell it like online, or do you, like before COVID, were you doing like, expos or flea markets or different places where you could like set up a table and sell candles, or where do you
So
mostly do it?
I was getting ready to. I was
Ah.
really getting ready to set up like before all of this happened.
Mhm.
I bought all my stuff off Vistaprint, my
Mm.
the table runner. I was gonna go to Walmart and get me like just a table, and
Mhm.
then where I was gonna go, they had everything for me. They had the traffic and everything. All I had to do was set up,
Show up,
and
right?
it was only $70. I was like, man. But my
You're ready
cousin
to go.
Shakia, she's been doing pop-up shops and she's been inviting me, but I thought the travel restrictions for people from Georgia, we couldn't go to New York,
Mm-hmm.
so I just put it off and I haven't went. But if things calm down and it stays like how it is, I do plan on setting up shop, doing some pop-up shop.
Have you considered doing any of this on Facebook Live?
Yeah, and it's just I get so nervous when I get on live. I don't know what it is. Like I just start freaking out and I start tripping over my words and stuff.
Well, you're doing
I
fine
know
here. You're doing fine
because
here.
you can't see me.
Okay, all right, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. But I just thought, even when I go on Instagram Live, I just see nobody shows up in 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm done with this.
Okay, so that's the trick that I learned, and I used to do live, for real estate, 5 or 6 years ago, back when Google Hangouts was a thing, and it went pretty well. I did it for the real estate business, and then I stopped, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and hadn't done it, and then the place that I moved into, where I have my studio now here in downtown Baltimore, there's a really famous artist by the name of Larry Poncho Brown. He goes by the name of Poncho. And he sells his art. He does these, ever since COVID, actually did it before COVID. He has these weekly live streams where he'll live stream and actually sell his art on Facebook. I'm going to send you a link to one of his shows, just so you can see how he does his. And he's really inspired a lot of other people. He inspired me to kind of get back up and do it. So I do my lives every Monday. And it's more for real estate, so it's not like a retail type live where I've got numbers for, and number 10 is, and then explaining the item and then telling people how to order it. With real estate, it doesn't really work like that. But for what you have, you could very much do that. So I'm going to send you both one of Pancho's shows and one of Shimmy's sister, which is my partner. And actually, part of the suite here is dedicated to her, because I did an interview with her as well. So you'll actually be able to see some of the things that she sells. She's got a boutique in Columbia, Maryland. So that'll give you an idea of kind of how two people are using Facebook to be able to still be able to make money during COVID. And leverage live. But the key is not paying attention to how many people are watching, right? Like it's almost best to like put a piece of tape on your TV, on your computer screen, so you can't see it, because realize it's going to take many videos before people like pay attention, right? When you're on video 999 and still nobody's watching, then maybe you're not on, saying anything that people want to hear. But if you're on video number 5 and nobody's watching, that's okay. It's normal, right?
Yeah.
So
that's why I started the YouTube channel. Joaquin.
There you go.
Actually, talking to Joaquin, he actually helped me. He was like, "You should just keep doing." He was like, "You have the personality."
Yeah.
And for him to say that, because he's still young, and young people's attention span is like a gnat.
That's right.
So for him to watch it, I'm like, wow, you really feel like that? Okay.
Joaquin's my meter. And for those who don't know who Joaquin is, Joaquin's my son, Desarah, Joaquin, a cousin. So like when I do my lives, when I do a video, I'm always like, hey, Joaquin, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Because he's 19. He lives on his mobile phone. He got a TV. I don't know why he bought it. He never watches it. But it's just, I always want to just see kind of, get a gauge from him as to how he's relating to what I'm putting out. And I know if I meet his approval, then I'm reaching, his genre, the market, who in the real estate world is going to be buying a house in 2 or 3 years, So yeah, he's definitely a good person to listen to. All right, so let's talk about the Clarity Bundle here on the other wall. Talk to me about the Clarity Bundle. What is it, and how'd you come up with that?
Okay, so the Clarity Bundle were all 3 of my top scents. So when I first started, I really only had 3 scents that I was working with, and that was Egyptian Amber, Cucumber Melon, and Black Cherry Vanilla. So what each of these do, the Egyptian Amber has the strength, the Cucumber Melon is for when you want to relax, and then the Black Cherry Vanilla is for focusing. So all 3 of them together, it's kind of self-explanatory what the candles are for. So I just decided to sell it as a bundle, so that if people were going to buy each one individually anyway, it was just better to just have it as a bundle, which create clarity, strength, focus, and relaxing.
So, I mean, what what greater thing do you want out of life? What's your ultimate goal?
Um, I really want to just be able to take care of my family
Mm-hmm.
more than financial, more like spiritually wise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in our family, we do have a lot of people that do things that are important
Mm-hmm.
that in turn can help all of us in our business.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want my nieces, because I don't have any kids, I want my nieces and my nephews to see me as like my aunt did it,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
my cousin did it and she was successful with it. So I know that there's more to life than just going to school, getting a job.
Right.
Not saying that there's anything against that,
Mm-hmm.
but there is more to life than just working a 9 to 5.
Right. Right. True that. All right. So let's roll on into the last room here.
So,
There you go. Turning just
Yay.
fine. Yay! She got it. All right.
How's the
So
cleaning service?
yeah. So now we're in the I set this all up. You're seeing a lot of this stuff for the first time. So how did I do setting this all up? Did I do okay?
Yeah, it looks good. When I first came and I was looking at it, I only really saw the candle that was like across the room
Uh-huh.
on the other side, and
Okay.
then I saw the first room.
Okay. Cool. So yeah. So talk about Utopia Cleaning Service. How long you been doing that? And how do you like it?
I'm gonna say Utopia Cleaning Service was I've been doing it for almost, I guess, about maybe 2 years.
Okay.
I would say maybe like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing I created my cleaning service because I knew that it was something I was good at,
Mm-hmm.
and I just came out of a job, so I quit my job,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know what the heck I was gonna do. So I was like, okay, let me use a skill that I know I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I work with my boyfriend. He has his own laundry company,
Okay.
and I worked with him for a while, but I was like, I need to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been cleaning all my life. If you know my grandmother, then you know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I just was like, you know what? Let's just start this. So with what I had, $500, I started a cleaning service, and it is what it is. It's actually doing pretty good. Doing good this year. Last year I made 12,000.
Wow.
This year I'm on almost 20,000.
Good for you. Good
Yeah,
for you.
I'm doing pretty good.
So I'm on your. You can't see it, but I'm on your Facebook page, just kind of scrolling through some of the images there, because, like I said, these images on the outside of the window are hyperlinks. So you said you do mostly residential, but not commercial at this time, or you do some commercial?
Yeah, I feel like when I get a bigger team, I'll take on commercial. But right now, the real money is in residential and real estate clients
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
because they
Cool.
always have houses, always.
Well, so let's. Why don't we head on in here? Whoop. Okay.
Open to you.
Yeah. Safe social distancing is a thing, even in virtual reality.
My bad. Sit down.
So, what are your feet getting tired?
Yeah.
So wow, looks like I was able to find a testimonial that someone wrote for you on social media.
If you go to Google too, you can Google me
Okay,
and 5-star reviews all across the platform.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So is there a lot of competition with the cleaning service in your area, or what are you doing different to kind of stand out?
Nothing really. Like there is a lot of competition with it, and I'm still learning and figuring out how to push it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with my cleaning service is I'm trying to branch out to hire somebody else
Mm-hmm.
because I do have a lot of things going on. So
Mm-hmm.
now that my modeling and acting is picking up again,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have time to have a fully booked schedule of cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and now it's doing good though.
Right.
There are other people that they have a team, and some people do prefer that. But
Mm-hmm.
then some people prefer me because it's just me. They don't like a lot of people in their homes. Of course, with everything that's going on.
Right.
So
Right.
it works and then it doesn't.
Right. Understood. All right. So I had your Facebook page up on one slide, but doesn't seem to be working now. That's the one thing about going live is that we my partner and I call them the live stream gremlins. That you
Yeah.
know you know what I mean, right? Um, Right when you press, like everything that you're planning on doing to get ready to go live is all working. You test it out, test it 2 or 3 times, and as soon as you hit that go live button, everything just goes to shit and nothing works. Everything just it becomes.
I know it happens to me.
It could be a fiasco, but you gotta push through it, right? Gotta push through it. All right, I think we.
Try not to bump into walls and stuff, and I keep on doing it.
Nah, you're doing fine. I think we got one more thing out here in the lobby area. There you go. So yeah, you can see that's my partner Glenna on this wall over here. She's got the Boutique by Shimmy Sister. So we did a tour with her, and she's got some different suites back there with some different things. And then on this wall, we've got Larry Poncho Brown. I was telling you about him. He's the one that does the live streams. So that's kind of how we've kind of dedicated space for him. And then I think we got a little video in here. So why don't we step in here? Oh, no, it's not a video. I found this on your Facebook page. What is that?
You know what that is?
No, I've never seen that before.
It's a blind duster. So,
Oh.
you know, some people would just wipe it down really quickly, but this one gets in between the blinds.
A blind. Okay. That should have been a dead giveaway when the blind's right behind it. I've never seen that before. So you must have acquired some pretty unique tools over the years to be able to.
I'm in TJ Maxx and I'm in Walmart and Home Depot, and I'm like, let me try that. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos about how other people like the different solutions and stuff that they use.
Yep.
And I'm like, let me try that.
Absolutely.
But this one, I just happened to walk in. I walked into that right there.
I live in YouTube. Do you use it very often? You use it all the time, or just some of the time? Is it one of those things that you bought and you never use?
Yep, I have no idea where it is.
That's funny. All right, so how can people get in contact with you in regards to Utopia Cleaning Services? If there's an agent in the Atlanta area that's in, so what areas do you service? Is it just Atlanta proper, or?
Atlanta. I'm in Stone Mountain, but I think I'm going to like branch out of Stone Mountain. I'm not really liking my area too much as far as like my business is concerned. It's a nice area though.
Mm-hmm.
More so Norcross, Duluth, Atlanta, like I said, a little bit of Forest Park,
Mm-hmm.
Marietta, and Woodstock.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep my travel distance under an hour because, you know, in Georgia, everything, you have to drive all over the place.
Right.
So I'm trying to keep it, you know, close.
Okay.
You can Google, I'm tripping over that word, Google Utopian Cleaning Service,
Mm-hmm.
Utopia Cleaning Service, and it should pop up. It's
Okay.
Utopia with an E. So Eutopia.
Okay.
And you Google it, it'll pop up. Or you can call me 347-636-3990. And then I can walk you through whether you need a routine cleaning, if you just need a deep cleaning, one-time cleaning, a move-out, move-in cleaning, or any organizing.
Understood. So repeat your phone number one more time, a little bit slower.
347-636-3990.
Got
I
it.
still have my New York area code.
Okay. Got it. And Utopian Lights, how can people find you there?
So Utopian Light is EUTOPIAN and Light LIGHTS. There's a website, utopialight.com/Big Cartel, or you can do Facebook, Utopian Light, Instagram, or if you just need a Google Utopian Lights, or just Google my name, like Desarah Paine, you'll see like my track, me running track in high school and all that stuff pop up too. But everything about me is gonna pop up on Google.
Got it. So what'd you say it was? Big what? Big Cartel.
Cartel.
What's that?
So that is the engine that I'm using my website through.
Okay, okay.
So instead of me paying $10 a month for it, I'm using their free feature, which
Understood.
is I can have 5 products on there,
Oh, wow.
and still be able to use it for free instead of paying $10.
So what if there was a young entrepreneur out there, and it seems like there's more African American female entrepreneurs that are starting businesses at like record levels. But if somebody was watching this and considering starting their own business, what would you tell them? What's a piece of advice that you would say to someone that's looking to start a business, let alone you've got 5 different streams of income, but they're looking to become an entrepreneur? What would you tell them?
I would be honest and say it's not for the weak. Like if you're not gonna be consistent, or you're not gonna be ready to fail, that this isn't for you. But it is pretty simple as far as starting a business, but you do want to be unique with what you bring to the market. There's hundreds, thousands of people doing the same thing. Whatever your niche is going to be, there's 100,000 other people that's doing the same thing. It's really what sets you apart. But the good thing about it is there's a market for everything. I was just talking to my mom about this. I was on Instagram earlier, and they're called Flavor God, and they just make seasoning. And they have 3.1 million followers.
Wow.
And they're selling a pack of 10 seasonings for $91.
Whoa.
Exactly. There's a market for everything. There's people that are selling iron water. Have you ever heard of iron water?
I haven't, no.
So it's basically like instead of buying the starch for your clothes, they just have it in water form, and instead of filling up tap water in the iron, you pour this iron water that costs $12 into the iron, and it's supposed to give you like these freshly pressed clothes that last.
Oh, at first I was like, iron water? I don't know if I want to drink iron water. I thought it was a new type of water. Okay, you put it in your iron. Okay.
So there's really a market for everything, like toilet tissue, anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But you just have to figure out how you're going to market it differently, and just be different. That's really all it comes to when it comes to being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I've always learned, that entrepreneurs literally get punched in the face on a daily basis, right?
Dude, I'm surprised I don't have a black eye.
It's constant rejection, and in the real estate world, I always say that I wake up every day unemployed, right? And I gotta get out there and hustle and find a client. Can't rely on yesterday's business for future income. I got to keep paddling, keep working. And then another piece of advice that I like to share is just, if it's easy for people to communicate with you, and you do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, that's like half the battle, right? When somebody calls or texts you, does it take you a couple of days to reply, or do you reply back instantly? And when an appointment's set, are you there at 5 minutes early or 5 minutes late? You know what I mean? Because you got a choice. You know what I mean? And those types of principles definitely equate to success, especially when starting your own business. Because nobody wants to do business with somebody that's ghetto. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's another thing too. As Black people in a Black woman, period, I already have so many stereotypical things against me. As is, I'm Black. I can't be ghetto, or I can be late, so when I'm going against that and I'm actually on time or 5 minutes before time, and I have all the supplies and I'm answering right away and I speak, I'm still working on my being really articulate, but I've learned through clients. I learned through them to, say exactly what it is, because people walk all over you, like they don't care.
Right.
If they can get away with it, they'll do it.
Right.
So a lot of it is, you have a lot of odds against you anyway. So it's like, how are you going to define it? Pretty much.
And people have lived before us, so there's many a famous entrepreneur out there who have done it. So male and female. So yeah, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with me today. This was pretty fun. I'm glad that you agreed to do it. I think we just spoke late last week, and we're able to pull it together pretty quickly. So is there anything that I didn't ask you that you want people to know?
Oh, I think you asked me everything. I'm just happy that you gave me a platform to promote my businesses. I think this is actually pretty cool. Like, I was watching all the videos and I was playing on here a couple of days ago. Like, huh, interesting. That's why when we got online, I don't understand why I'm walking into walls and stuff because
It was
I
working
was,
before we got online, right?
yeah, I was doing fine.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. All right, well, I think we'll leave it there. We're coming up on the hour. Again, this is Aaron Rice, and I'm here with my niece and fellow entrepreneur, Desarah Paine. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me, and I hope that I answered all your questions and I kept you intrigued.
Absolutely. So there is something, there you go. There is something we got to do. We got to do a little dance. Do you know how to dance yet? Have you learned how to dance yet?
No, but I just learned how to clap. I'm just, oh, here go the dance right here.
All right, ready? There you go.
Hey, get it.
It's not the Harlem Shake, but it's the best we got. All right, Desarah, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the copy later, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.